Alright, and let's test. We're good. We're good. Copy stream link. Alrighty. By the way, how does my background look, everybody? Does it look a lot better? I mean, I know it could be a little better. We could do something like this, but still. Doesn't this look a little bit better? Doesn't it look a little bit better? I think it looks quite good, actually. I think it looks quite good. Anyways. We're gonna go into... We're not gonna go debating right away. I'm still preparing. Yo, what's up, Shadow? How you doing? Um... Yeah. I thank you very much for appreciating my new taste in background. It's quite good, quite good. But all right, I'll stop fucking around with the Donald Trump impression. I'm here to be serious. I was born to be silly, but I'm forced to lock in. You know that meme with the JD Vance thing with I'm forced. You know, I'm like born to be silly, but I'm forced to lock in. You know that meme, right? The hold on. JD Vance born born to dilly dally. You know, this meme. That it's a wonderful meme. It's my favorite. But anyways, let's I'm gonna start the room. So I should put the chat to live chat so that there's no hidden messages. And first of all, I'm just gonna check out what servers there are real quick. Debate servers. What are the current debate topics? What is on people's minds? Rap? Not a debate topic, but that's something. Find your freak. Also not a debate topic. That sounds more like a hookup server than anything. You can't be religious and a feminist. Okay. Thoughts on Charlie Kirk getting political. Crazy out confessions. Pro-choice versus pro-life. Totally normal people. Anything to goon or to not goon. Yo, join VC, bro. Um, I'm actually, I'm not gonna join VC. The reason why, um, is because, well, they can't hear you for a start. The people who are on can't hear you, and second of all, I wanted to kind of be like a one-on-one. So that's unfortunately why I'm not uh joining your VC. But yeah, interesting topics that they have here. I'm gonna create a new server. I will actually no. Debate a leftist seems to be a pretty successful name for my thing. Debate a leftist. Or should I do a new one? Should I do like debate me if you're MAGA or something like that? I don't know. I'll stick to debate a leftist. Just chatting, debate, and hot takes. There we go. 1v50. And then just real quickly, I'm gonna... Oh my god, this is taking so long. On behalf of everyone's low attention spans, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find the description that I always use. There we go. I have a file that makes the rooms for me. Okay. I'm gonna create the room now. And now we do filter time, because I can't say anything that'll get me banned, so that's gonna be fun. 10 minutes. We could do about like, I think 7 minutes is fair. And then enable clock. Enable that for 7 minutes. And now we wait. For the meanwhile, I don't know. How's your guys' day? For me personally, I'm doing pretty good actually. Okay. We have someone. I think I have an idea of who this guy is, but I'm gonna bring him up. But raise your hand if you do want to come up actually. Okay. How are you doing?
Hello?
I knew it. I knew it was you. Hi,
Hello
welcome
again.
back. Welcome back.
It's very late for me. Um, I was just about to leave this game, and then I see your room, your server.
I see. Yeah,
So I had to join.
I'm doing a
But I'm going to sleep soon.
okay. Well, do you want to debate about anything?
I've been reading Ted Kaczynski's book lately. I think it really resonates with me.
Uh,
Do you
who
know do you know who that is?
whose book is it again? What?
Ted, or maybe because his surname is Polish. Polish people say Kaczynski, and Americans say Kaczynski, or whatever.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Do you know who that is?
No, I not really, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't? Wait, let me. This guy. Wait, oh my goodness. This guy. Fyodor, Ted.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna search it up real quick. I have my iPad here. I don't.
Okay.
Real quick.
Oh, you have an iPad. You Americans are so rich.
Yeah, but we can't really afford our healthcare, so that's one trade-off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, if I
Uh,
was an
Ted.
American, I would just invest in my health. I would like ensure I never get sick. But of course, you can't predict
Oh,
any
okay.
illness.
I know now. I know now.
Yeah, this guy, he was Polish.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about him?
Yeah, he did really bad things. What why do you
I've
mention him?
only I've only read like 100 pages. Yeah, but he killed people to like, cause he said, I can give you a quote, cause I even have it. I sent it to my friend, and
Hold
I
on.
said,
Just
this is
just just for a
tough.
moment, just for a moment. I want to tell my stream. I'm going to mute because I don't want to get banned, but I'm going to tell my stream the context behind the person that you're talking about. Okay, just give me one moment. I'm going to mute on
Okay,
Roblox. For context, I'm muted now. I can't get in trouble. For context, he's talking about the person who did. He's talking about the Unabomber. He's talking about the person that did that bombing in 1995 in Oklahoma. All right. I'm now unmuted. I can now keep filtering what I say. Um.
okay.
So.
So so the context, I sent it to my friend when I was reading it. I said, TS is tough, with two Fs, so like in a mocking way. And um, it's in his book. It says, in order to get our message before the public with some chance of making a lasting impression, we've had to kill people. I don't really agree with that. I mean, it's probably partly true, but I don't think you should be killing people.
Yeah, I don't believe
Yeah,
so
but
either.
I mean, yes, I agree. But I mean, it kind of works as I'm reading it now, right? So, um, yeah, do you know like his ideas?
Well, I know that he did really bad things. Um. I don't know exactly his motive. I haven't read on his motive, but in my opinion, I don't think the motive is really important. In my opinion,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we are saying that this person did good things or bad things. We are talking about like his ideas. We can debate people's ideas outside of their personalities.
yeah. So what exactly was his idea?
So he was like saying that the things that I didn't read it all. I'm on I'm like on the hundredth page right now. But what he
100.
said basically was that um, the industrial evolution, the technological progress, um, caused me the I think the part I've been reading lately is that he said that it caused the lack of meaning within people's lives. He said he coined a term called surrogate. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. Am
Um,
I did I say this correctly?
yeah, you said that correctly.
Surrogate, yes, surrogate activities, which are like long-term goals and things you do that are really unnecessary, not needed and fake and just artificial in order to not have a meaningless life. Like, for example, a career and stuff like that. And he said that that's like the cause for mental problems. And he also coined a term called um, the power process. So the power process is like um, uh, it's like a physiological need that everyone has to fulfill some goal, to fulfill a goal that requires a substantial amount of effort, a long-term goal. And he said that the goals that people have right now are fake and are not always um, and are very rarely fulfilling. Like, for example, let me ask you: do you have like do you feel like your life right now is meaningful?
Yeah, I do actually. I do believe it's meaningful.
So what goals do you have? Are you satisfied with
Well, I'm
how
not
things are
satisfied
going?
yet. I'm still trying to achieve my goals. My goal, like for example, I plan to go to college for like political science and economics and stuff like that. I plan to. I hope in the future I get to do more political activism and stuff like that.
So you wanna be a leftist Charlie Kirk without the shooting part?
Hopefully.
Okay. So that's yeah, that's part of it. He also said that like it caused psychological and physical um suffering on humans, physical in third world countries, not in first world countries, and also that that it restricts people's freedom
Okay.
substantially. So that these were like his ideas.
Okay.
I think you should read it. I think it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Um, what are your thoughts?
Oh well, my thoughts are, I mean, I mean, he had his own issues. That's fine, but
He was part of the MK Ultra problem, and I think he had schizophrenia.
I mean, it. Yeah, sounds like it checks out. Um,
Do you know what MK Ultra is?
no, but it definitely sounds like some kind of extremist party or group.
No, it's a government program that
Oh,
um that was pretty inhumane, and it was like psychological testing on people.
oh,
Kind of
oh,
weird that you don't.
oh, oh, oh! It was okay. It was an experiment. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah,
research
yeah,
into that.
yeah. They drugged people and stuff. Um, and he was a part of it. So yeah, yeah, he had problems, I'm sure, but like his ideas are pretty point on. I think. While reading his book, I cannot disagree with one claim he made, except those claims that he has to kill people, of course.
Yeah, like you can have your own like issues you have with society. That's fine, but using violence as a way as a mean of like getting your point across, I think is kind of like a double standard.
You're, no, it's just wrong. But
Yeah.
what do you think of his ideas?
Um. Well, I don't really have too much of an opinion because most of it is stuff that I, quite frankly, don't. I haven't really researched much about yet, and I'm not afraid to say that I don't know.
You should do so.
Yeah,
It's really interesting.
I'll
Even if
definitely,
you,
yeah, I'll
even if,
definitely research about it for sure.
because I think he takes it also from like a psychological standpoint, and I would say that his claims and observations were pretty spot on.
Okay. Um.
He also critiques leftism a lot
Okay.
in
Okay.
his manifesto.
Okay. Well, if you wanna,
Would you
yeah, if you wanna come back up,
qu-
later you can.
question one question before I go to sleep?
Yeah, sure.
Would you consider buying and or reading his manifesto?
Um, probably to research about like what goes on in the minds of some people, like strictly, probably. But
Yeah.
like, I can't guarantee that I would like support what they stood for because I don't know what they stood for.
Well, I mean, you could. I mean, you don't have to support his ideas. You
Yeah,
can just say like, "Oh, this observation. I think he's correct with what he's claiming here." I think you're gonna have a few of these. You don't have to. For example, he calls for a revolution. I disagree with that. I think that's a stupid idea to go with. But his observations themselves and his claims, his psychological and sociological observation, I think they're pretty spot on. I think it's pretty interesting.
okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. If you want to come back up, you can, but I'm assuming you're about to go to sleep.
No, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. All right.
Good night.
Good night.
I hope we I hope I can we debate in the future.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely. I hope so as well. Um, but I'm gonna bring up Oniwa. Um, how are you doing today?
Hello, friend. Oh,
Hi.
I'm doing just fine. Don't be taken back by this look. I just really enjoy the cosmetics of Roblox. I find them fitting.
Oh, that's fine.
Uh, anything worthy of contemplation? Hmm?
Yeah. I mean, we could debate about pretty much anything. What do you want to debate about? Is there anything on mind in mind, or?
How do you feel about the death of CK?
Yeah. I don't like. I don't like CK, but I definitely don't think he deserved to have gotten literally unalived.
So you're not on the side of violence, you're on the side of what is correct. In your perspective, that is.
Yeah, I don't believe in unaliving people just because of their political opinions. Is what I believe.
I feel very sorry for the young man that had to witness that, to be honest with you. It's not fair that the one that was debating with him as it happened. He was actually
Yeah,
trying to preach that the other side was peaceful, and then that happens. I said my prayers for him.
yeah,
Lately, people have been viewing your party as a party of violence. How do you feel about that?
yeah. I would say that's like, first of all, it's factually incorrect. Last time I checked, like statistically, there is more far right violence than there is far left violence.
Can you name one event that's recent?
January 6th.
Ooh, you got me in a box there, Bucko. Yeah, you got me with that one. I actually forgotten all about
Oh, not
that.
only that, the unaliving of a Minnesota politician.
You see, most people would think that you are the only ones that are violent, but we're violent on both sides. You guys killed
Yeah,
CK.
exactly.
You also tried to shoot Mr. Trump twice, but we've also had our fair share of instances as well. So there's no such thing as either party being the
I mean,
violent side. As humans,
the
we are all
problem with
violent.
people arguing the problem with people arguing that it's like political affiliation doesn't matter at all when it comes to like political violence. In my opinion, at least, like violence is violence. We should not be doing it. We should be condemning it on any side. I condemn it happening on literally anyone.
Just because of the fact that we condemn it doesn't mean it's not going to happen,
Well, yeah,
honestly.
it's still going to happen, obviously, but if we want it to lower, I think we should absolutely uh condemn it for sure.
Oh, I'm just now seeing that All Star Marcus said it's the same generalizations that inspire racism and bigotry. Hmm,
I mean, yeah,
that's
that's
interesting.
generally so if you think about it, the definition of racism is a personal bias against one's race. And we can apply that to what these people are arguing that the
So,
left is the party of violence. They're
are you
they're
saying that whether it be a negative or positive take on someone's race, or no?
um what what was your question?
So, if they have so the thing is that you can't just say that that it's their. Wait, hold on. Maybe I heard that wrong. Repeat that. What you said. What is racism? Maybe I heard that
So
incorrectly.
racism is a personal belief, right? It's a personal bias against one's race.
Okay.
That's the
Personal. Whether it be positive or negative. Hmm.
It's generally negative, but I guess it can also yeah. Well,
I
bias against inherently means negative. Bias against means that you're against that group of people.
True, very much true. Hmm. You know what? You're gonna go far. I gotta go cook for my family, but you're gonna go far, kiddo. Have a good day.
Have a good day too. Thank you for coming on. Um, welcome up, Mark. How are you doing today?
What's up, dude?
Hi.
I've been on your thing before. Like I was bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with you on like pretty much everything. So
Okay.
there was just no one else in the queue, so figured I'd hop up, I guess.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, what's your stance on religion?
Well, I'm not religious, and I guess it's more so just a personal opinion of mine. Um,
Yeah, I'm also agnostic. I grew up Christian, but I couldn't like understand the concept of like an all-loving deity that has omniscience. Like it
yeah.
just doesn't make sense to me. Like if you consciously know that like certain people are just guaranteed to go to hell, why would you allow them to exist in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm not like gonna like discriminate against someone who's religious, obviously.
No, yeah, for
Like
sure,
that's
for sure.
just basic human decency, but I myself
Yeah, no.
personally, I don't
I
yeah.
don't discriminate against religious people. I feel like a lot of religious people will are just like gonna discriminate against other people without well with the realization that they're like under the protection of like religion in like saying what they say.
Yeah.
Um what do you think about the 10 commandments in classrooms?
Yeah, I just no.
Yeah, I think it's just like a blatant disregard of the Constitution and
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Establishment Clause.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know. Hold on. Actually, so a topic that I've never really talked much about on my streams. Like, what's your opinion? And I know the situation regarding like Palestine and Israel is somewhat bettering, but like, what's your opinion on that in general? Like, the whole war.
Um, well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like the most educated on it, but like I feel like people like overgeneralize both sides. Like both sides try to make it out as if there's like a singular like villainous force, I guess. But I would say like both governments have been like very corrupt and evil in the past. But I think there's like good civilians on both sides
Oh yeah, for
for
sure.
sure.
And, I would argue that oh, there's actually someone joined.
Yeah, you can go ahead and put them up if you want.
Uh Uber, do you want to come up? If you want to come up, please raise your hand. Oh, you were just here to watch. Okay. The reason why I asked is because there really isn't a lot of people coming on. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
I did just start it. Hopefully there's more people to come on.
yeah. Me and him were just talking because there was no one else up to debate. Um, what was the last guy talking about? I know you were talking about like MK Ultra and
Yeah. I
like
mean, I don't
the FBI and stuff.
yeah,
I don't know. I got here kind of late.
he was talking about that I've debated him before actually. He supports the Italian ideology and the Spanish ideology of the 40s.
Oh,
Yeah.
oof.
So we debated about that before.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I actually know him. He's Polish
Yeah.
even. So that's
All right.
but
Yeah. That's rough.
yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just
Like what do you think about immigration.
Immigration, yeah.
just
So
to
in the
bring something
context
else up.
of many people are against immigration now for some reason. For me, what it feels like is we've had problems in the United States for a while, but now we are finding people to blame it on, and we're now blaming it on immigrants. Right? We're blaming it
Yeah,
on
like
immigrants.
if you look at the statistics, like the majority of like violent crimes are committed by like actual U.S. citizens, not
Yeah,
undocumented immigrants.
exactly, and I bring
And
that up as
like
well. I even give the
the
source when
majority
I
of
ask for
illegal
it.
immigrants
I
are
I can
just
give you the source right
visa
now.
overstayers.
PNAS. That's the source.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no problem with immigrants. I think even if they're like undocumented, like as long as they haven't committed anything like violent in either like another country or in this country, like I say,
Oh
give
yeah,
give
absolutely.
them a pathway to citizenship.
Yeah, I believe we should
Um,
give them a pathway to citizenship
why
as
not?
well. Yeah, anyone who
I
hasn't,
think immigrants make America great.
Oh
Like
yeah, absolutely, and I believe that as well.
they provide jobs. I don't understand the notion that they take jobs. Like if you're not out there like actively like getting a job and then you're blaming it on an immigrant, it's simply because the immigrant was more qualified for the job, like from the eyes of the employer.
Yeah, and
And then like I
I
bring
was
up with like
arguing
the
with a group of people about immigration. I brought up the fact that first of all, someone said that they're taking up resources, and I'm like, no, they're not. They're not even qualified for most of them, and they're like, source.
well, it's like immigration throughout history has been nothing but like a net benefit for America, right? Like some of our biggest industries, like during the industrial era or whatever, like some of the biggest like billionaires were immigrants, like Andrew Carnegie, for example, who came from Scotland
Elon
and then
Musk.
like started off at like the yeah started off at like the railroad companies, and then he eventually like basically like started the whole like steel industry as like a just massive titan, and then like that just created so many jobs for people, which like good or bad it was still jobs.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and
And then
I also brought up
sorry.
the fact that undocumented migrants last year paid $100 billion in taxes, and they were like, source. And I read a literal article explaining in full detail, how, like, what taxes they paid, how much
Yeah,
the
I don't
specific number.
understand the idea that undocumented immigrants don't pay taxes. Like anyone in the US has to pay tax. Like if you buy anything, you're paying taxes. Or like the idea that they somehow like avoid property tax and like all these things. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, why am I not getting people? I need people.
Quite frankly.
Well, quite frankly, I need some people here. I need some people here.
Did you hear about, I think it was like the other day maybe, but like Trump while he was at the Israeli parliament was like urging the president to pardon Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh my gosh. I did.
Who's like famously a war criminal across the world.
Yep.
Bro, like Israel owns us. It's not even funny. Like it's genuinely crazy.
Yeah.
Like we are the most like powerful country on earth, I would say. But like we're only like supporting these wars instead of stopping them because it's like valuable for like the wealthy
Okay.
elites that can
Hold on.
profit
Just
off
give me
of
a
it.
minute. I'm gonna change the podcast topic because I'm not getting many people. I'm just gonna. I will.
You got to say something really controversial.
Hmm.
Dude, remember that guy you had up that was saying that like flat Earth was real and that the coronavirus
Oh
was
my
a government
gosh.
hoax?
Yeah. I was literally showing that stream to another friend of mine. It was like, this dude's not real.
Oh,
This dude
dude,
is
that
not
was
real.
nuts.
But
Oh, you got somebody.
oh, I got someone. Yay, finally. DJ, do you want to raise your hand if you want to come up? I am. Oh my gosh! Thank you so
him up.
much.
Put him up.
Thank you so much. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Hello. I'm doing good.
I have not gotten anyone in the past like 15 minutes.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have any carrots?
I no. Why?
I'm a rabbit.
Well. Okay. What do you want to debate about?
More carrots.
Okay. I mean, do you have a political like opinion, or is this gonna be all
Yes.
okay? What's your political opinion?
There's not enough carrots for all rabbits.
At this point, I have not gone to anyone in the past 15 minutes. I'm just gonna entertain this troll. Why is there
Stop
not enough
Taxing
carrots?
carrots.
Why is there not enough carrots?
Because humans be eating all carrots for rabbits.
I the national parks not being funded leads to a decrease in rabbit food. I guess that's a valid argument. I can't really debate about that, to be honest. That's
More carrots.
uh
Yes,
Uh,
I like carrots.
Gren, raise your hand if you want to come up, by the way. This dude's a troll, by the way, just letting y'all know.
Yes, see? The other dude's getting me. He understands me. I need more carrots.
I mean, get this guy more carrots. I think we
Tax the rich. And get me some more
Yeah!
carrots.
Dex the rich, more carrots. Okay. Okay, raise. Okay, Gren, raise your hand if you want to come up. I really, really need an actual like debate topic. Like, please. Oh, raise your hand if you wanna come up and debate me. I will not know if you wanna. You got a debate. If it's about carrots, I will.
Hi, I'm new.
That's 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 a new person. What do you want to debate about?
I don't know. How about carrots?
come up.
What's up, fam?
I am so sorry. Okay, how's
Nah,
your
man,
day
you're
today?
good, bro.
How's your day today?
It's pretty good, man. How about you, man?
Nice. What do you want to debate about?
Um, shoot, who's your favorite artist, man? Let's do something fun. Who's your favorite artist?
Well, I don't really have a favorite. I kind of just listen to music that, like, just vibes with me. Really?
Oh, what's your favorite type of music?
I also don't have a favorite type of music. Again,
I mean, I'm tripping. I meant what genre? I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean
again,
what genre
that
you
I
listen
also don't have a favorite genre. I just listen to music that I like.
to. Yeah, I'm saying like, what's your like most like, you know what I'm trying to say?
I know
Like,
what you're
what are
trying to
you
say,
mainly
and I
like?
don't have an answer for it, unfortunately.
So you can't like name like a list of artists as well, or like the genres.
No, because I don't really have a favorite. I just listen to music that I like, to be honest.
You don't know none of the artists you listen to, fam?
I know a couple, but they're really like obscure and like
We don't gotta talk about music, gang.
yeah.
So, I mean, you could. What's a debate, man? What are you interested in?
Generally, like I'm interested in anything political. I do political activism.
I got a question about politics for you.
Okay, sure.
Well, I agree with it. Wouldn't you think that the government made it so perfect where Republicans and Democrats are supposed? What the heck? Hello?
Hi, you muted yourself
Oh, my fault, man.
accidentally.
My fault. Yeah. So would you think that the government made it perfect to where they assigned the same agenda on both sides, Republican and Democrats, but they made it where both sides don't like each other? If you want me to clarify, like I say both parties kind of they push the same agenda, but they made it so where like a Republican or Democrat basically despise each other.
Not
That was like forced.
really. That's not entirely true.
I would say so. I say politics are divide the people apart.
Well,
I would say that.
I mean, American
Politics,
politics, if we're talking strictly about American politics, yeah.
Oh yeah, it divides the people.
I mean, and I know this is going to be like extremely generalized, but in my opinion, one side's bigoted, the other's not.
What you mean?
Well, people on the right believe in restricting like rights towards people who are like, for example, T people, or restricting access to AB, right? Leftists don't believe in that.
Huh. Keep on going.
I was waiting for you to respond. What's your response to that?
I would say like define a leftist again. Cause I joined, I ain't gonna lie, and I was a little
Okay, someone
confused on what the
who
meaning of
leans
yeah.
politically on the political spectrum, someone who leans left. So like progressive ideas, like equality and stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing to debate about. Then I mean, because we kind of,
Okay, so there's not really much.
I guess, agree. Well, not Well, we don't gotta talk about politics then. So, what's another debate? I'm just trying to make it interesting for you then,
Okay.
because there was
Um,
Republicans have defamed immigrants by claiming they're eating dogs and killing people.
Republicans have defamed immigrants by claiming they're eating dogs. Yeah. What's your opinion on the deportation of undocumented migrants?
I wouldn't really support that.
Dang it.
Not as
What's your
much.
opinion on?
I feel like we don't even need to talk about politics, fam, because like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, what's a fun debate? You know what? Like, it's like make it fun, not like you know
Well,
what I'm
for
trying to
some
say?
reason, a lot of people disagree with me that ranch goes well with pizza. In my personal opinion, I think ranch goes well with pizza.
Well, we agree again, man.
Oh no. Howdy got banned. How? What? Why did he get banned? What? Huh? What did he get banned for? Did he say anything that was like against TOS or something? Like, huh? What? Okay, please. I just want something. How are you doing today?
What's good? What's good, bro? How you doing today, man? What's up?
I'm doing good. What do you want to debate
What's
about?
good? Wait, what team is you in? Is you a Democrat or you Republican? What is you?
Blue. I'm blue. I
You
can't.
blue? Oh, I'm blue too. I'm blue too. I don't know, low key. I don't know why we going to debate. Now, okay. I want to ask you some questions though.
Okay.
Can I ask you some questions?
Sure. Yeah. You
Okay,
can.
bet.
You can ask me anything.
What's your thoughts on the whole, like, I don't know if I can say this word, but I'm gonna type in the chat. How you feel about this so far?
Ice. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not banned because it also can refer to the frozen water.
Yeah.
So my thoughts on ice is, it's horrible. What they're doing is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
Yeah.
Mark said it pretty much. Mark said it for me. Like, awful treatment of people.
Yeah, exactly. And wait, can I say this real quick?
Sure.
So, like, the whole Republican Party is so like hypocritical. You know why? Like, all of a sudden they decide the ICE agent, they decide to wear masks and all, try to hide their identity and stuff like that. Yo, bro, but weren't they the same people that trying to like revoke masks like during COVID? Am I not wrong?
Exactly. Wow.
Ain't they bro? Ain't they the ones that were like saying like, oh, we don't need masks, like, man, like, screw masks, all that.
Bro,
stuff?
keep
That's
cooking.
crazy. Yeah, bro. And also, hold on, let me give you another reference. Okay, listen. I don't know if I can say this name because you know what happened like in September. You feel me? Like with the whole like you know what happened, right? I don't know if I can say it. I might get banned. Like the CK incident.
Oh yeah, CK. Yeah,
Okay. Listen. First of all, no one deserves to die. I never want no one to die. Of course, that's not literally. A man of God would never want another person to die, right? Of course.
Yeah.
But the pure like stuff that came out after his death is literally crazy and possibly like laughable in general. Because look, so like let's first of all let's say in sports, the NFL, MLB, all those type of sports, they had like commemorations for him, right? They had like memories and stuff like that. But there were some teams in the NFL that decided like to not like do that, right? In those games.
Mm-hmm.
And there's many complaints about that, like, oh, like, how dare you, like, who are you guys, like, and all that stuff, like, we gotta revolt and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, weren't they the same people also during the BLM movement saying like, oh, we shouldn't bring politics to sports? Like, bro, they trying to switch up everything, bro. They trying to switch up everything. This makes no sense. Like, if y'all gonna stand with like one statement, then just stand with it, bro. Don't try to switch up like a few years later, you know?
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Like
I
they
don't know,
they
man.
they
It's just-
literally will just listen to what the mainstream they just listen to whatever the mainstream thing is. Like
Exactly. Not facts. Not facts.
like
Also,
like for example, COVID such a hoax. Oh my gosh, but apparently now it's real.
yeah, bro, they switch up their minds because their leader just like switches his minds whenever he feels like it, to be honest. And hold on, how are they gonna call themselves like Christians and all that stuff when they're literally supporting a leader that hates other people? And isn't like in the Christian thing, is it like something like we have to like love every one of us as brothers and sisters of this world?
Yeah,
Ain't
exactly.
it about that? Like, and like their own leaders, the person they're literally praising, the people that they call the next coming of God, which I feel like is a disgrace of a word to ever say. Like calling Trump the next coming of God is literally a disgrace. Like that's disgusting in general
Exactly.
to say that. Calling him the next coming of Christ is just
Love
it's
thy neighbor
despicable, in
unless
my
they
opinion.
don't have paper.
I have a story with that now, man. So basically, I'm not trying to I don't know if anyone here, I don't know if the gov's hearing this stuff, but like, so basically, I have one of my friends, right? I've been like good friends with this guy for like a while, like since we were like preschoolers, stuff like that. And he's a really good guy. He's Peruvian, you know Peru, right? Peruvian,
Yeah,
he's
Peru.
Peruvian. Me and him were good friends. I know his family, good working people and all that. The thing is, they just never were able to get papers. They came in this country in 2002. They just kept trying to file for papers. They just never got accepted. They're in a waiting line, and it's been like, let's say, like I don't know how long it's been, like almost like 20 years since 20 plus years since they try to like apply. And thing is like, why should like ICE focus on like people like hardworking people like that? Like why don't track the criminals? The same thing they say like, oh, Obama deported more people. Well, Obama deported the right people, the criminals, the people that actually did harm for the country, not people who's just trying to do a living here, man. Like, come on now,
Yeah.
like, come on, let's be more of humans, man. To be honest, like it's sad to see like kids getting torn apart with their families getting torn apart and stuff like that. Fathers are just trying to make a living for their own kids. Like they get like deported and stuff like that. Especially you heard about the kid that had cancer or something, like some stage of cancer. They deported him back to Mexico. I think he said got deported back to.
I
It's just
have
crazy.
not heard of that, but that sounds really outrageous.
Yeah, man, it's just horrible, man. It's just horrible, to be honest. Understand like the illegal is illegal, I know, but man, they could do it like a better way. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe give them a free like chance of like processing. Because look, there's people that try to go to apply for papers and ended up getting deported because there's ICE agent waiting for them there. Like, come on now, you're literally asking people to do it the right way, but when they try to do it the right way, what do? You just deport them back? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that actually
That doesn't
makes
make
zero
sense.
sense. And
And I want to say something. Oh yeah. No, you go.
and
I'm sorry.
if you want like do you know why we have an undocumented migrant issue, by the way?
I'm not the most like informed. I'm not like the most informed. So
Okay,
like, you
I
teach
can
me
tell
on
you if
that
you
about
want.
this.
The reason we
Sure.
have this problem in the first place is because we have a really inefficient immigration process. We don't have enough ports of entry, and because of that, uh, because we don't have enough ports of entry, the process takes way too long.
Yeah.
I believe we
No, of
have
course, yeah.
around like 380 something ports of entry throughout the
Yeah,
whole
look,
country.
I can understand. Yeah, that's crazy. And honestly, to be honest, for a country like America, that's just like this is like crazy, man. But look, I actually kind of know that a little bit now. Like now that you kind of explaining it that way, because like my friend, like the friend I was telling you about, he just met his grandmother for the first time, and she's been waiting to get like a visa for like 20 plus years as well. She was trying to get here like 2020, and she just got her visa last summer, which was insane.
That is
Like, you know how long?
that is actually
crazy.
nuts. That's crazy.
It's nuts. It's nuts, man. It's hard. And people, and look, they say like, oh, come back and do it the right way. Hey, they gotta know, like, there's people that come to this country because they don't feel safe in their country. There's people that get death notes and they have to go somewhere else for their own family's sake. And there's some people that's so idiotic to say like, oh well, that's their problem. It's not our problem. Man, bro, we're humans, man. Like you forget about everything. Look, we gotta look at this straight. We're humans. We're all humans. We all have families. Everyone. I can ask an American citizen right now, a person that's a Republican right now. Hey, let's say you're from Mexico, right? And someone, let's say the cartel, they sent you a death note or like a gang. They sent you a death note. They're gonna kill you and kill your family. what are you gonna do, man? Are you really gonna stay in there and die? Stay in the place where you feel unsafe and die? No, you're gonna do what's best for your family. Although it might not be the most, it might be illegal, but you're gonna try to do the best for your family. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, everything that I've ever said, like, in my life, just said in the past, like, couple minutes.
Yeah, man. It's just like I'm kind of passionate about this. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Oh
just
yeah,
don't
I'm
like
passionate
seeing,
about it as
you
well.
know,
I'm passionate about it as well.
yeah, of course. Yeah, man. It's just like it's so like sad, you know what I'm saying? And the worst thing is they also say like what's it called? Like like go fix your own government, go fix Mexico. Like it's that easy. Literally Mexico is literally run by the cartel. Like let's be for real. Like it's not that easy to fix. Like not one person can just like fix the whole country. That just makes no sense. That's just idiotic. That's just literally no brain cells in that type of answer, man.
Not only that,
It's just I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure they wouldn't say the same thing about a North Korean refugee.
Exactly. No, they wouldn't. If it doesn't fit their agenda, they're not gonna use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just I don't know, man. To be honest, it's just so hateful. You know, like I don't understand. Like I really don't understand the hatefulness coming out of here. It's just look.
I don't get it either.
And the worst.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, the worst thing is like.
I get it to
yeah.
some capacity. Like people,
Yeah.
unfortunately, are just some people will try to they can't take responsibility. They can't ever fathom thinking that the problems that are in this country is because of their government, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So they have to blame it on something else, and unfortunately, immigrants and T people are the victims are the victims of the blaming here.
Yeah, of course, and especially make it worse with their own president that talks crap about it. Literally, he doesn't even act like a president, bro. He literally acts like a child, bro. I never heard of a president that so
Yeah.
arrogant. Like when he's like seriously, it's actually disgusting, bro.
It is actually
You know what I'm saying?
diabolical.
Yeah. Like I never heard a president ever like say like, "Oh, I hate this opponent" and stuff like that. There's always respect between even though disagreements and all that. There's always respect. With Trump, he literally never respects his opponents.
Yeah, no.
It's just crazy, bro. It's just insane. I don't know, man, to be honest. But like I'm just like kind of upset about this stuff sometimes, you know?
Yeah, and I'm upset about it too, which is why I'm kind of doing political activism now.
Yeah. But like what should we do, man, to be honest? Like I'm not that like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like I can't really debate with someone to be honest because I have my own feelings, but I don't have all the data, you know what I'm saying? So
Well,
I
I
really
mean,
just
I'm
don't
not
debate
like
that
a
much.
master debater either. I kind of just like to have a conversation with people and kind of just
No, yeah, of course.
when I say debate, I use the word debate loosely. When I debate,
Uh-huh.
I obviously I don't do what immature people do and are you going to the No Kings Day this weekend? I didn't even know they had a No Kings. I don't even know if that's even happening in my city or not. I'll have to see if that's happening in my city or
Wait, no,
not.
wait, where's that happening? Oh.
I mean, I would gladly be a part of that for sure. But yeah, that's a good term for it. Competitive debate. Yeah. I don't like competitive debating. I like to be able to disagree, but come to some kind of conclusion. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like because at the end of the day, it's all about respect, you know.
Yeah. So.
No, yeah, that's good.
It's on the 18th. Oh, it's on the 18th. Okay.
The 18th is on Saturday, right? Or am I wrong? Yeah.
Oh
today's the
yeah.
15th, yeah.
Ooh, but I was planning on live streaming on that day. Oh.
Oh, you live stream?
Yeah, I just came up with a schedule.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, where you live stream at?
YouTube. I believe I could say that. I've said that before. I think on Roblox.
Oh, okay. No, I got you. Wait, let me subscribe to you, man. Like, let me get you some subscribers in, bro. I'm always here to support people.
Honestly, thank you. It means a lot. Yeah, I've.
No problem, bro. Just like
yeah, I started it out as just doing whatever, and Yeah, no. I found out that the problem I had, my my YouTube should be linked on my Roblox avatar profile.
Uh-huh.
The problem I had last time was that I set it to private.
Oh, okay. So if I go to your profile, I'll see it.
Yeah, you should be able to see it.
Okay, okay. Let me see. But how do I see your profile? Wait, let me check it.
But for now, actually someone else is raising their hand. Is it okay if I can bring them up real quick?
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Take it. No, it's fine.
Okay. Welcome up. Yes, I am currently live. Welcome up, Woker.
Greetings, sir.
I've seen you before.
Have you?
Yes.
Well, that's unlikely because I just discovered this platform.
Okay.
But anyway, what would you like to discuss? I'm just here to better improve my debate tactics for when I'm arguing against the conservatives.
Okay. I don't know. What's your opinion on the deportation of undocumented migrants?
See, I'm not the biggest fan of that because a lot of them are actually here to improve on their own lives and escape, you know, whichever country they're living in.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I guess that's my opinion, really. How about yourself?
Yeah, I pretty much believe the same exact thing. I actually believe that we should be giving every undocumented migrant that hasn't committed a violent crime or have a violent background a pathway to citizenship.
I think, yeah. I mean, I guess I was gonna get onto that. I feel like there should be a better, pathway to achieving, citizenship because a lot of these guys are sitting they stay undocumented for a long time.
Yeah.
Without any progress.
Do you know why we have an undocumented migration problem?
I mean, there's a plethora of problems, I guess.
But you need to know like the main cause. So you don't know the main cause?
No.
Okay.
Could you?
Yeah, I can definitely tell you. So the reason we have this problem now. Yeah, the immigration process is terrible, but the reason it's terrible is because we do not have enough ports of entry. We have like 380 something ports of entry in the United States, which is not even near close to enough. I think like at the minimum we should have 1,000 ports of entry.
Because the United States is a big country.
Yeah, and because we don't have enough ports of entry, the immigration process takes way too long because there isn't enough offices to process these citizens. Right? To process these immigrants.
I presume, Mr. Orange guy is gonna cut funding to these sorts of things. He wouldn't pay attention to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which that's a whole new topic, but yeah, it's actually just disgusting.
But yeah, I think the reason why I guess the problem with immigrants causing a lot of crimes is completely inflated. For I guess popularity reasons.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what the whole
and if they ever tell you if they ever tell you that undocumented migrants commit crime, tell them that undocumented migrants are less likely to commit crime than natural born U.S. citizens, and that the source for that is PNAS.
I didn't even know that, but I just know that I know that they're less likely based on a few sources that I've read over the years. But thanks for the source, I guess.
No problem.
But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. But yeah, the whole party without the whole immigration talking point, they had nothing else to go off of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they also they also wrote off the like they were also successful due to the whole like blaming T people on things. They were victimized.
Mm. I mean, that's another problem I got with the conservatives. The trans community is a very insignificant, portion of the population, and I just don't see them causing a lot of problems.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm. Well, I guess if we ain't got nothing to debate, I guess I'll get on out of here.
All right. Thank you for coming on. I hope you have a good day.
Likewise, my brother.
And I'm just gonna wait for someone to come up, but for the meanwhile, I will mention a couple things. Yeah, I may go to the protest on Saturday. I don't know. I might go to that protest. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, being in Texas can definitely get you very heated. Get people very heated. Oh, we have someone. Raise your hand if you want to come up. I will not know if you want to come up if you don't raise your hand. Like, for some reason, I'm not really getting anyone today. It's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna change the name of my podcast. Debate me if you are conservative. No, that's too direct. I will debate anything. That should be good. Okay. All right. Best player. How are you doing today?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So what do you want to debate about?
Blues is the best genre of music.
Well, I mean, I can't really debate about that because I don't have a favorite genre of music.
Right, but you said you'll debate anything, so you gotta debate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can debate about anything that I generally, like, can debate about.
Well, then you should write in the title, I will debate anything that I generally can't debate about.
Well, that would be too long.
Because... Well, no, but this is just misleading, isn't it?
It's not entirely misleading. If I admit that I can't debate about a topic, then that's...
No, but, like, you've just wasted my time, haven't you? And you haven't even started 7 minutes, so, like...
Well, I find a topic to debate about first, and then we start the timer. Is generally...
Well, you should write, I will debate anything, but we have to find a topic first, and I need to be generally educated on
Yeah,
this
no, that's
topic.
too long for long for a server name.
Well, you could have written in the bio, but you haven't written in the bio.
But yeah, but it's generally, like...
Generals, whatever, bro. You know, they run...
Like, you're being
the army
so,
and stuff.
like, literal, bro.
Because this is serious. I'm saying, like, blues is the best genre of music, and you can't debate me. And you said you'll debate anything. So what are you, a liar? You're a liar then, huh?
I generally like when it comes to debating, I generally like my expertise would be in politics.
Well, then you should write, I will debate anything, but I need to be generally educated about this topic, and my expertise is in politics. That would be better, no? I mean, I think the chat can agree that that would make more sense.
Bro. It's literally a Roblox debate. It ain't that serious.
Yeah, and we're having a debate right now whether your title is misleading or not. Are we not? You still haven't started a timer, by the way, so I got more than 7 minutes, I guess.
Okay. Well, I mean, does Andis wanna come up or no?
I'll let you pass on this one, but next time don't catch me with this title again, alright?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that username out loud. I'm just gonna call you Janice, I guess. How are you doing today?
Hello. Hi. I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What do you want to debate about?
That's great. I really want to hear, or I really want to debate about, so, I have been thinking a lot about this actually. So, when and why and how did poop ever become a disgusting thing? Because we all think that poop is disgusting and it's gross, but why? And when did that happen?
Well, if you want a scientific, if you want, if you want a scientific answer for
Why
that,
are you laughing?
I'm
Yeah?
sorry. It's just
It's just what?
I don't know. If you want a scientific explanation, I guess the reason would be because it could spread a lot of diseases.
Okay,
And
but
you don't really
those
like diseases are like not great. They're pretty bad actually.
I mean, I actually think that diseases is sometimes good, like for the better, because it strengthens your immune system. Right?
I don't know.
But okay, but can we talk about something else? Or debate about something else?
Yeah, I generally do politics. Is that something you can do?
Politics? Yeah, we can do politics.
Okay, what do you want to debate about?
Let's debate about 9/11.
Ooh. What about it?
So I have this theory that it was Barack Obama who.
Bro, you have to be trolling.
No, wait, I'm sorry. No, wait, I'm sorry. I'm just getting tickled. Hold on, I'm sorry. Bro, stop tickling. Okay. Yeah, so I have this theory that it was Barack Obama who planned 9/11, and it was a inside government job made by Barack Obama.
He wasn't even I don't even think he was a politician back then, was he? I don't.
Yeah, that's what people think. That's what people think. People think that Obama wasn't a politician back then, but he was. People just didn't know about him because he was super he was like trying to dude, obviously, look, this is also like one of my points. Cause if Barack Obama was if everyone knew about Barack Obama, then obviously he wouldn't have done the 9/11. But because he was super unknown and people didn't really know about him, then it was an obvious idea to do it and to make him do it. Because
Okay. What's your source?
my source is JF Kennedy.
You're a troll. I banned you. You're a troll. You cannot. You are a rage baiter. You are a troll. You're a rage baiter. Oh my gosh. This is like the worst debate stream I've ever done in my life. What is going on? Why is there not many... Like, what's going on? Like, first, I got people that don't disagree with me and actually agree with me. And then I have a bunch of people that are here to just troll me, and I don't have any, like, actual debate material. Like, what's going on? Welcome, Andis. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. I love what I'm seeing right now. I just want to say this. Yeah, wow. Is it okay if I don't speak politics? Is like I'm not gonna talk about blues and stuff, but like, is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So first, are you familiar with the game basketball?
No, unfortunately.
Ah, gosh darn it. I wanted to talk about the GOAT debate. Well, I guess that's it for me. I'm gonna be a listener.
Okay. Okay. Like, what is happening? Okay, guys, what do I name my... Oh my gosh, please tell me that you're here to debate me. Please tell me that you're here to debate me. I have not had anyone for the past hour and 15 minutes. Please. Please tell me you're here, like, to debate me about, like, politics or something. Something that I disagree with so we can debate about something, please. Who should have won the MVP, Shire Jokits? I don't even know what that is. No. Guys, what should I rename? What should I rename my podcast topic? I feel like I feel like my podcast, like am I cursed or something? Like did like the orange guy curse me? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting legit nothing. Hold on, maybe debate me if you are Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. I really, really hope this works. I really, 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 really hope this works. The problem is there's another political podcast with a bunch of people. Oh, that's probably why I am doing so terribly right now. Oh my god. Hold on, let me see. Debate. Oh yeah. Oh. What do you think about Labubu? I don't know. What is that? Hold on. What even is that? Well, I'm gonna search it up real quick. It's a Chinese toy. What? Well, well, now I need to know what it looks like. Labubu. Oh my god! What is that thing? What is that? Burn it with fire! Oh my god. Oh my god. Labubu, the pinnacle of late stage capitalism. If you cannot receive a Labubu, your friends, your family, everyone you love I just Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I really need this other debate thing. Like, why? Why out of all days did there need to be... What are your opinions on communism? Ooh, actually, that's a really good question, because I actually used to be communist. I used to be communist at some point. I don't consider myself communist anymore, but... Yeah, my opinion on it, it was, like, an idea in good faith, but the execution was, like... The execution of communism is just completely, like, not great at all. You should make it a controversial topic, i.e. capitalism is bad. Yeah, but the problem is I don't necessarily think capitalism is bad. I just believe that capitalism should be, like, regulated in some way. That doesn't hurt the people. Traditional communism would have made the world so much better if properly done. Yeah. Debate topic. That is the best emoticon made with letters and the numbers. I agree with concepts like ownership and real estate has to be regulated. Yeah, like not like not full-fledged communism per se. New topic. Orange guy is in the files. I mean, I don't really know if there's really a debate there, because he's made it, like, more than clear that he's absolutely in the files. Bro, this is the worst. Are you American? Yeah, I am American. I was born in America. I was born in Wisconsin, and I've actually lived my whole life in Wisconsin. But, bro, this is the worst stream I've ever done. There is actually just no content at all. This is sad. Like, bro. Would I consider myself socialist? Not necessarily. I would say I'm more like a social democrat, which I don't think is a form of socialism. I know people say it is, but I don't think it is. Oh my gosh, please. 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 I really, really need. Oh my gosh, please, please, please. Hello, how's your day today?
So, are you MAGA or
No, I'm not. I'm
are
not.
you
I,
Republican or are you liberal?
no, I consider myself center left. I'm not MAGA.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Please tell me you are.
start.
Please tell me you are though.
What-
Please tell me you are.
What are you trying to debate about? Start. Let's go.
Okay. What's your opinion on the deportation of undocumented migrants?
That if they came here criminally, illegally, they should be moved out of the country.
Okay.
It's
That's
what
okay. We can
happens.
debate about that.
Why does hold on? Why does every other? Let me start then. Why does every other country do it, and it's suddenly a problem when America kicks illegal immigrants out?
Okay. Yeah, I can answer the question for you, but first of all, I wanna ask you, do you know why we even have an undocumented migration issue in the first place?
Because Biden opened all the borders. and
No,
let 'em
wrong.
in? So, like,
The reason why.
okay, wrong.
The
Wrong.
reason.
Just because you say it's wrong.
No, let me explain. The reason why we have this issue.
I could
The
pull
reason
up
why we
the
have this issue is because we
statistics
don't
right
have
now.
enough ports of entry. We have like 380 something ports of entry, which is
Yep.
not even nearly enough. The reason we and
immigrants let in during Biden administration.
so wait, you're gonna tell me that, you know, just because
In the recent years, I'm talking about in the recent years, the problem with immigration is due to Biden having his and the leftist open border.
okay,
policies,
open border
yes.
policy. What open border policy did he pass?
If you would give me a second, I'm trying to look at something else first, and then I'll pull it up.
Okay.
For you. Since President Biden took office, the U.S. is experiencing record high numbers of encounters with undocumented immigrants, partially due to the reversal of Trump policies. Hold on. Yeah, it's waiting.
I'll pause it here so that I can give you enough time. Actually, I won't even have the timer at all. I've been waiting for an hour and a half for someone to actually debate with.
Under President Biden's watch, there has been over 8 million migrant encounters, with 6.7 of them being the southwest border.
Okay.
And now let's pull up.
And do you have any evidence to
Migration.
support that that's because of anything that the Biden administration did?
It was during his presidency. He controls the borders. Like, is that supposed to not be evidence? Like, are we just gonna act like that's not evidence?
So,
Let's see.
for example, you know, you can also argue, right? Okay, do you believe that inflation happened because of the Biden administration?
Yeah. Wait. Why are we trying to shift the conversation here? I'm not.
I'm making a I'm
not
making
talking
a quick
about,
point here. I'm making a quick point. I'm trying to make a point here, but I'm asking a question first.
I think inflation is a number of things, but that's a whole different topic if we're going to talk about immigration.
Well, again, and I'm asking you, what did Biden do? Like, what policies did Biden implement? And even then, like, we've had this issue for years. This isn't a Biden issue. This is an issue that we've had for decades.
So then why is it a problem that we're kicking them out if it's been an issue? Then you're saying it's an issue.
Well, yeah.
There shouldn't be a problem to get rid of the illegals then.
So first of all, I don't like the term illegals. I like to refer to them as undocumented migrants. I believe the term illegals are like dehumanizing. So let's not use the term illegals.
Biden ended the Remain in Mexico Act, which forced asylum seekers. Hold on, let me read the rest of this. He limited enforcement actions. His early executive actions focused on removing, and there was a 100-day pause ordered on most deportation efforts during the Biden administration.
Okay. So, again, and I would like to ask you, why is that an issue in your eyes?
Because when you come to a country, you shouldn't come undocumented. There's a right way and a wrong way to enter a country.
And the right way currently is broken.
It's not broken.
It is absolutely broken. Do you know how long it takes to get in the
wait.
United States? Do you know how long it
Okay,
takes?
you gotta wait. It's a privilege to live in the United States.
It shouldn't take
gotta
you
wait.
20
There's a
years to
lot of
get
people who want to be in
documentation.
here. Well, it should, because there's a lot of people that want to live here, and you need to be documented.
So you're telling me
properly,
it should
taxed
take a
properly,
quarter year of
so
your
you can be on
life?
record.
You're telling me it should take
Hold on. So when you can't commit crimes when you come into a country and not be able to get tracked because you came in illegally. That's justice for no one. You need to be able to be registered in the United States as a United States citizen.
Okay. Let me tell you this. Do you know why we have this problem?
Yeah, you keep bringing it up. Enlighten me.
Yeah, so the reason we have this problem is because we do not have enough ports of entry, and because we don't have enough ports of entry, we do not have an efficient way to process everyone that comes into the country. So what's the solution?
Okay.
More ports of entry.
The solution would be, or you just don't be like an animal and wait.
Like an animal. I'm sorry. We're comparing people to animals. Are we serious?
Yeah, I am. I'm being serious when I say this. You're trying to illegally break into a country. You're not being a civil human being. You're being an animal.
Wow. So it is not having documentation like some heinous crime against humanity?
It's not a heinous crime against humanity.
So
I'm
I
not
don't think
saying
it's
that. I'm
fair
just
to
saying-
label them as animals, okay? Let's not label them as animals, because that's blatantly just being bigoted.
Okay, let's label them as illegal aliens then.
That's even more dehumanizing. Call them what they are, undocumented immigrants.
They're illegals.
Undocumented immigrants. Why can't you just say undocumented
They're
immigrants?
illegals. Do you know what the definition of alien is?
Yeah, I know what the definition of alien is. But you do know that it dehumanizes a person, right? It makes them seem like they're more than human.
It's calling what they are. They are undocumented aliens to the United States. You belong to a different country. That's not dehumanizing them. It's saying that you are not from here. You are from somewhere else and don't have documentation.
Okay, would you
It's
say
not
the
We've made
same
it become
thing for people who are fleeing persecution, or like unjust?
yes, I would.
Even people from North Korea.
Yeah.
Even
It
people
doesn't
from
change
North
the fact
Korea.
that you're from a different country. It doesn't change the fact. No.
So you would actively deny a North Korean refugee status to stay in the United States?
But what are the statistics of a North Korean coming to the United States?
Okay,
opposed to all the
why does that
illegal
matter?
Mexicans were
Even if it's
deporting
one,
all
even
the
if it's
illegals.
one, like if it's one person only, that why? Why does that matter?
Tell them to wait.
Tell them to wait. Wait where? Where are they going to wait? They can't just go into another country.
they can go into South Korea like most North Koreans do when they're trying to escape. They get into South Korea and then they either go to China or they go somewhere else, and then they can wait to get their citizenship in the United States. They should. You can't just come to a country and accept to be accepted in that country.
Okay, so why? First of all, like, are you anti or pro immigration in general?
If they're coming legally, then I like immigration. But if they're coming here illegal immigration, no.
Okay, so disregarding the legality, because here's the thing: legality does not morally reflect the morals of our country.
But if it's rules we have set in place,
And I believe the rules
okay,
should reflect
so-
morality. Like, for example, we believe that murder is bad. So, guess what? Murder is illegal.
Yes, and we believe murder is bad. So if we let illegals into the country who are undocumented and commit these murders, how are we supposed to get
Did you
justice for the people
actually
that are
undocumented migrants commit less crimes than natural-born U.S. citizens?
where are those statistics? from?
PNAS. You see, I've got sources. You haven't provided me any so far.
Let's see who the PNAS is owned by. It's probably a pro-liberal leftist.
Pro-liberal, pro-leftist.
News. It probably is. If I look it up, they're probably also funded by the Jews, but that's a whole nother story. Half our country is backed by Jewish donors. Okay. PNAS. Okay, you were actually right. They are a non-governmental organization and does not have a political leaning.
See?
Fair play.
And they've
Okay, so what was
they've
your point?
conducted
Repeat your
these
point.
surveys for decades.
Okay, but even if they're committing less, the people that still are, they need to be documented.
Okay, and I don't disagree with you that they need to be documented, but should that be a reason that we deport them back to their country where they could potentially be facing danger
Yes.
by their own government?
Yeah, it is a reason to deport them back.
So you're
yes.
telling me that we
It's
should
a
just
sad
completely
reality, but it is a
disregard these
reason.
people's livelihoods because of a law that's broken?
What is the percentage of people who are actually coming to this country because they are persecuted for whatever reason? I guarantee you that
Not even
percentage
just
is
that,
low.
looking for a better life, looking for better economic opportunities,
most
looking
people
for
exactly that, because America provides that, hence why it should cost you to even come to the United States, because you are getting a better life here than most places around
Okay,
the
so your
world.
logic here is you're a poor person, right? Let's imagine that you're like homeless. Just buy a home. That's your argument.
That's a complete no. That's not okay.
You're saying that they should pay. They should
completely
pay a
different.
price. You're saying they should pay a price.
It was a joke. It was a joke. They don't. They shouldn't actually pay. But I'm saying if you are coming here to seek asylum, that is probably like a low percentage of the people who are actually coming here. Most people are coming here because it's gonna better job opportunities.
Hold on. Let me
Again,
search
you
this.
should have to wait
Let me
because
search
you're
this up real
stealing
quick.
jobs.
How
You're
many?
stealing jobs from the American people.
Stealing jobs from the American people. No.
Yes. Why do you think we have a job problem here in the United States?
Yeah, the reason why is because we're firing every single undocumented migrant. Because did you know under the Biden administration, right? You know, under the Biden administration, we actually had a better job outlook.
Hold on, repeat that.
Under the Biden administration, we had the lowest unemployment rate in decades.
So, we had the lowest unemployment rate in decades. Unemployment rate.
like compared to the orange guy, Biden had a lower unemployment rate.
That's just untrue. 20 February 2020, Donald Trump had a 3.5% unemployment rate. Biden had a 4.1%. This is from the Department of Labor.
Department of Labor. Okay. What's the date on that?
Hold on, give me a second. January 2025.
January 2025. Okay.
If we're getting back to the illegal argument here, so in your eyes, it's okay. We should just let everybody in. Just you know what? Just open the borders. Let us all let everyone in who wants to come in.
Well, no, that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that we shouldn't be deporting non-violent criminals.
Okay, so
back.
Okay, so
I believe we should be deporting strictly violent criminals.
Only the violent criminals.
Yeah, like for example, people who unalive other people. Those are not good people, right? We can agree with that.
Yeah, anybody who does that.
Okay. Is simply not having any form of documentation like some violent crime?
Unfortunately, but in the United States, it's not
Wait,
a violent
you
crime,
want
but
it to
it's
be
crime.
you want it to be considered a violent crime?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How is it what's your reasoning behind that?
I'm just joking, bro. I obviously it's not a violent crime, but it's still a crime.
Okay. It's still a crime. Does that objectively
Hey,
reflect
crime, bro.
does that reflect the morality of the average US citizen?
Yes, because they snuck into the United
They
States. Yes, it
snuck
does.
into the United
They-
States. Wow.
Essentially, they snuck into the United States. Yes.
Yeah, they just
are
they're
not
like
abiding
ninjas.
to
They're
the
like
rules of the
ninjas.
country you
They
wanna
snuck
live in.
into the United States.
Not only that, why do a lot of Mexican people come over here and then burn the American flag and then go rights for Mexicans, but then don't live there themselves?
Okay, what's
You're waving the Mexican flag.
source?
You're waving
Source.
the Mexican flag in the United States, all over the news.
All over the news.
Like, yes.
What news stations? May I ask?
It doesn't matter. Both sides. It's both sides of the news. They're showing people with Mexican flags. You know what? I feel like this topic's gonna go nowhere. What is your stance on Hamas and Israel?
Yeah.
That's the real
okay.
question
So
here.
obviously, Hamas is bad. We can agree on that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't like it when people deny that either. Hamas obviously is
See,
bad.
Something we can agree on. Hamas is a
But,
terrorist
yeah,
organization.
Absolutely. Does that necessarily warrant Israel literally mass genning an entire population?
I mean, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Gaza started it first and then pulled the victim card.
Okay, so
and then wonder why they got
okay.
bombed.
So the question I'm asking is it fair to literally unalive a group of people, not just the extremists, literally the population of an entire territory?
But you agree they're a terrorist organization. What makes them a terrorist organization? The things that they
Okay,
do,
I'm
the things
not
that they do
talking
are
about
bad,
Hamas.
and then
I'm
they
talking
wonder
about
why
the
they got
Palestinian
bombed.
people. The Palestinian people are not Hamas.
But okay.
Do you not agree with me on
Hey,
that?
Me personally, I think that the U.S. shouldn't got involved on either side. I think it's ridiculous that we even assisted in that war to begin with.
Okay. And
Honestly, truly.
you know,
I
I agree.
don't think we should have. I don't think we should have had any ties over there at all.
Okay, and I agree. The question I'm asking,
Bro said this is a sausage fest.
bro, sausage party. But you know, the question I'm asking you is, okay. First of all, I want to ask you: was there and is there? The reason I said was there was because there's currently a ceasefire happening, but was there?
Yeah, but there was a ceasefire, and then literally a day later, the Hamas people murdered some Israel people on a video that I unfortunately had to watch. But
wait, did they?
They literally a day after the ceasefire, they brought a bunch of Israel news reporters and stuff and murked them in the street, just literally just shot them with guns in the head for all the public to see.
Okay. I would ask you for a source, but I don't think.
I saw what you call it. I saw it on the news and on TikTok. There was a whole. I can find the video. I watched it.
Okay. But I mean, the general question I'm asking is, was there a mass gen in Palestine perpetrated by the Israelis? Or the Israeli government? Like the military?
I would say yes. Yeah. The scale that they bombed, absolutely, there
Okay.
was.
Was it justified?
Was it justified? That's the real question.
Is this a hard?
I would say it's. I don't know. I'm on the fence with all of it because at the same time, at the same time there is literal murderers over there, and then but unfortunately they're getting caught up with the public that lives over there as well because they've decided to take over Palestine.
Okay, so my answer would be no, it's not justified to literally eradicate an entire group of people just because of the actions of some extremist groups.
Yeah, but I also don't. I also don't think that we should be protesting or even doing anything over here about it.
Well, I mean, why can't we? We have the First Amendment, right?
Yeah, but
I mean, shouldn't we care about
what is?
Shouldn't we care about what happens to other people in other countries?
Obviously.
Okay, so then you just made an argument against your own argument.
No, I'm just saying we shouldn't get involved in a war that doesn't involve us. We drug ourselves into this war.
Okay, and I would agree with you on
thankfully
in some capacity. I do believe that we should be not involving ourselves in a war, but rather a peace deal, right? Which I will say that is what I agree.
Which Trump?
That is what I agree with.
Trump
with
did get a peace deal.
And I will say I agree with the Orange Man on that. But regarding everything else, like the whole peace deal is the only thing I can really agree with the Orange guy on. That's the only thing I can really credit him with.
Hasn't he stopped multiple wars though? It's not just this one war. Why are you so against the Orange Man?
Yeah, so the reason I'm against the Orange Man is he's a dictator. He doesn't care about our people. He is actively attacking.
How's he a dictator?
Yeah, he's actively attacking the U.S. Constitution. He's attacked the First Amendment by literally stating that if you criticize him, that shouldn't be allowed. He doesn't believe that you should criticize him.
No, he doesn't believe they should criticize him. He believes that the news organization should be spreading false information that he has been a victim to for years. Him and his family.
Okay, what are the fake news exactly? What fake news? Can you pinpoint one?
I just saw today, Donald Trump Jr. Apparently they were spreading misinformation that he had ties with Russia and that he was going to spend the rest of his life in jail.
Okay.
And they were saying how Trump's a fascist, Trump's a Nazi leader, Trump's a Nazi.
Oh well, yeah, I definitely believe that. You want reasons why I believe that?
Spreading that on. Why do you believe?
Oh, and he got banned. That sucks. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna bring up Cold. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro. Wait, hold on, let me fix my mic real quick.
Okay. What do you?
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you. What do you want to talk about?
Fuck Trump, fuck fascism, fuck Israel, fuck all of that shit, man. If you support him, you're a brainwashed fucking smooth brain. Fuck Trump.
Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of agree. Yeah. Pretty harsh words, but I kind of agree with most of that. Raise your hand if you want to come up. I will not know if you want to come up and debate me, if you don't raise your hand. The topic, I'm just trying to debate people who are MAGA. Welcome up, Gramps.
Hello, how's it going? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm MAGA. I am Canadian, and I am conservative.
Okay.
So I can somewhat speak for the Canadian side of the Republicans.
Okay, okay.
But I can't say I know much about Trump, or as you like to say, the Orange Man.
Yeah.
Which I think is a great name for him.
Yeah.
So, where do we start?
Well, I mean, a question I have would be like, what's your opinion on T people? I haven't talked about that yet.
T people?
Yeah, trans.
I don't know. Oh, trans people. I would say that I think it is a mental disability. I would say that I don't support it, nor do I say that I hate it. I wouldn't say that I disagree with it, but I'm not gonna hate on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, sadly, that is the most normal position I have heard yet. That is like the least offensive. Like,
there's no reason to hate.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be any reason to hate. I don't think
Yeah.
there should be.
I mean, so
reason for
you
people
disagree
saying,
with
"I
it,
hate
but you
Trump,"
don't
or
like
"I
hate
hate
them
Biden."
necessarily.
There's no reason to hate.
Okay.
You can definitely agree with disagree with something, but
I mean, do you believe that they
I wouldn't
like
hate it.
their rights should be restricted in some way, or?
No, I think they should have equal rights. But I've definitely heard that people think that trans have less rights. I don't think so. I think trans have equal rights to everybody else, and that should.
Well, at
that's how it
the
should be. I
moment
think everybody should have
in the
the same
United States,
rights.
they're actually the Orange Man is trying to like pass legislation that
Oh, when it like comes to guns and stuff.
Yeah, like for example, he wants to ban guns for T people.
So I'm not fully, I don't fully know what's going on there because I'm always from Canada. But from what I've heard, there's a lot of, I can't really say the word, but I think you know it. It involves schools. I can't
Yeah,
say
mess
it on
events.
Roblox. Yes. Obviously that's happening there. I hear there's a lot of people in that community that do damage to those
The answer is
those
5.
systems.
You want to know how many has happened last year?
There are a lot.
Thir-
there.
330.
Are they in the thousands? 330. So yeah, not the thousands, but very quite a bit. And I see that they definitely do focus on the. They definitely focus on the trans community, saying that they are doing a lot of those actions.
Which they're not.
So-
It's they're a very minor, like they're a minority in the
definitely
number.
They are, but they also are very huge events. Like most of, from what I hear, the big ones are mostly done from them, is what I've been hearing. Especially the assassination on Kirk.
Yeah, that was not perpetrated
was
by a
done
T
by
person.
not directly by one, but definitely one who supports the community, and you could say is a radicalist. I think if you're going to, use a weapon of some sort to voice your opinions, you're definitely a radical of,
Yeah,
whatever
and
side you believe
I
in.
definitely don't agree with using violence. In order to get your.
I don't think nobody should.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't think either side should resort to violence. I think it's completely unprofessional.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it definitely doesn't get your voice across. It just shows that you're not in the right mind.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
think
For
this
sure.
right here is the best way to do it. And I think that's why I don't fully agree with Charlie Kirk, but I definitely do see most of his ideas as a really good as really good. He came out, he talked to the young community, he showed his opinion, he voiced it. He showed how that the right or the Republicans or conservatives, what could be seen, and this is a community to come to. This is it's kind of his side of showing the younger community the goods about being conservative and the bads about, I wouldn't say bads about being liberal, but obviously he was on the right side, like the right side, not the correct side, the right side.
Yeah. But you know what I would say is, like, yeah, obviously, we shouldn't be supporting any type of violence happening. It's just wrong, obviously. But at the same time, I can also understand why it happened. Like, you know what I mean?
Because he was voicing too much of his opinion. Well, voice crack. And people didn't
Yeah.
like
I
the
mean,
fact that
his
he was
opinions are
openly-
relatively harmful, which I'm not saying that warrants him
I
to
guess
literally be
but
unalive.
his opinions are very one-sided, or not one-sided, but he definitely stands strongly on his opinion. That's why I think people didn't like it, is because he wasn't. He didn't stand for any messing around.
Okay. Also,
kinda just wanted to get
I
straight to
can't
the
help
point.
but notice, but that there's actually an argument happening in the chat. So
There is,
so
yeah.
I do apologize. I have ADHD.
No, it's all good.
I
You
have
bring them up.
ADHD and I get distracted a lot.
It's all right.
I mean,
if they wanna come up, then yeah, I'm totally fine. I think I've had plenty of time to speak.
H man, do you wanna come up?
It was great debating with you, by the way.
Yeah, I hope you have a good day. Actually.
Thank you. You as well.
But H man, do you want to come up? Because I can't help but notice that there's an argument happening. I'm gonna bring H man up. He said all T people deserve it. Oh. Oh. He said that?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I come from an objective. Yeah, but I come from an objective morality. So basically, what I'm saying is basically from the scripture. But what you're saying is basically comes from a subjective point of view. But it's like no point in discussing this.
Okay. Okay, first of all, why do you believe they should be unalived?
I would rather not to discuss this.
Why do you not want to discuss about it?
Because we're not going to go further in this argument because like my morality comes from not the same place where your morality comes from. Like there's no
Well,
point.
isn't that the whole point of a debate? Is we talk about things that we don't agree with?
Yes and no, because this topic is something else. Just something else.
Okay. I mean, what do you like? Do you think like any group of people should like I don't know what's your views
So,
in general?
huh?
Like, what's your views in general?
What's my? Can you give me an example? Like in what?
I mean, what are you passionate about? First of all, you're muted. Just so you know. I don't know if you meant to mute yourself or not. Hello? Hello? All right, I'm gonna go on to the next person. Um, welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, well, better. For the past like hour and a half, I was getting literally nobody.
Damn, that's unfortunate. All right. Wait. So you want me to be MAGA
Yeah,
or
yeah.
liberal or like?
MAGA.
All right. All right. I think immigrants are bad, and I think abortion's bad, and I think we should give tax cuts to the rich.
Okay.
All right.
I have not talked about the tax cuts to the rich before.
Yeah.
So that's a very interesting one. Why do you believe we should be giving tax cuts to the rich?
Because the rich made all that money, it's like they deserve it more than us, you know. Like, who can like that money should be going to them. We should increase the taxes for the poor and give all that money to the rich.
Okay. So I don't know. Are you rich? By any means?
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
how much do you make? Roughly.
Oh no, my family's rich, not me. Not
Oh,
me. I'm still
okay.
in college.
So you I don't I want to try to say this without sounding like rude. Like no offense.
No, say it. Say
Like,
it. Say it.
just
Say it.
no offense. What you're saying is that you kind of like leech off your own parents, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It
Oh
like,
yeah, no. Oh, I for sure do that. Yeah.
okay. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing when you're trying to. It's not
Yeah.
a bad thing when you are actively trying to find a way to make your own money, right?
Yeah. Like I'm still going to college and everything. Like most people I know, like since their parents have money, they're not even like trying, like low key, not going to college or anything. Like they just know they're chilling.
Okay. So, would you say it's, like when you were able to make your own money, right? When you're finally able to get a job, and you're making a decent wage, right? You're making, let's say, $15 an hour at a job, right? That's like,
Yeah.
that's actually like, in terms of like today's economy, that's like really good actually.
Yeah.
So, you're making $15 an hour at a job, and you work for, like, you work a 9 to 5, right? You work a 9 to 5, getting paid $15 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you're getting taxed more, while the rich people who are making like 1,000 times more than that, of how much you're making in a week in an hour, they should be the ones getting.
Yeah, but I should just be working harder.
You should just be working harder, and
yeah.
So that is the problem. We have a toxic work culture, which leads to like more mental health problems. Do you want that?
Well, I feel like if you really want that money, you can just be like, you gotta learn from the greats of business, and you just gotta be cutthroat and abandon your morals and like scam people and stuff. That's how you make the big bucks.
Scamming people. Okay.
All right, I'm a opt out. I'm a opt out at this point. I was trolling the whole time. I'm not MAGA, but yeah, I'll just watch from the sidelines.
It's okay. That's fine.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on, though. I'm actually gonna bring Gramps back on. Actually.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of getting that rage bait.
Yeah. I already kind of suspected it was. I already kind of suspected it was rage bait, but I was kind of just going along with it anyway because, like, I didn't get anyone for like an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I talking about the tax cuts. I think you might agree with me on this, but I don't think that the rich should have their tax cut. I don't think the poor should have their tax cut. I think everyone should pay equally when it comes to tax.
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Especially, and I think taxing on top of your paycheck is ridiculous. I think that's one thing Trump is doing. They're trying to do to help with the community. That's one reason why I'm on the Democrat or Republican side. They're trying to cut that tax.
Well, actually, in his first term, he actually gave tax cuts to the rich. Actually.
So, did you not do that for the poor? I think I already said that. I'm not familiar with Trump. I'm familiar with Pierre Polyev.
Yeah. So okay. So
all those other
in the
guys.
context of American politics, the orange guy, during his first term in 2017, he passed legislation that gave tax cuts to the rich, to the top 1%, which significantly increased taxes for the lower income workers.
I see. That's a little different from here because we, on our side, the Liberal Party is definitely not doing so good as much as it is there.
Yeah.
I don't think either side is.
I
good.
mean,
I think.
I mean, I
both
don't
sides
really
are-
know what is going on much in Canada, but you know,
It's not good.
yeah.
We're having.
I mean,
I can share with you if you'd like, but I'm not gonna change the topic.
I mean, you know, do you have an alleged PDF file in Office?
I don't know what that means. Not that I'm
Uh,
not that political. I'm
someone
just
who
an average Joe.
Jeffrey E.
Oh, you mean like oh.
Yeah, we
Are we talking about that one guy that liked dudes and didn't do so good?
yeah. So, you know,
Okay. So we're like against our like person in power.
yeah, like in Canada, do you have a person that's convicted of 34 felonies and is also alleged to have
No.
went to an island where he ate some cupcakes?
We'll just say ate some cupcakes. No, I don't. But we do have a lot of people from foreign countries, and our prime minister, which is the president, in your words,
Yeah.
didn't live in Canada for 10 years prior to being the prime minister.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so he wasn't even in Canada for the first 10 years before he was elected. Our government official for the health and safety, so people that watch people that go over borders and like protect like gun laws. So the person that deals with gun laws, the borders, stuff that goes like around like robberies and stuff, isn't Canadian. He's a legal immigrant.
Oh wow.
So he's recent. So our parliament is majority. Pierre Poilievre, which is the. Oh my goodness, how did I blank? I forgot whose side. Or the Liberal Party, the Liberal. Our prime minister is Canadian, but didn't live in the country, and the Department Minister of Defense isn't Canadian. He tried to bring a terrorist in 3 times.
Hmm.
And he is banning 22s, 12 gauges of the. But he is also wording it wrong. The conservatives are. I'm gonna call the conservatives out. They're wording it wrong. They're saying 22s and 12 gauges are being banned. That's not true. That is the semi-autos that can be turned into full autos are being banned.
Okay.
So they're going after things that aren't really good. They put I don't have a second monitor to search this up on. They put I think it was $2 billion. I'm throwing a number at the wall. $2 billion into housing to help against the housing crisis, but yet that's still going to make the houses too expensive.
Yeah.
And currently here, people of the T community have if you're an immigrant or you're of the T community or the LG community, you definitely have almost not in paper, but definitely socially have more rights than majority of people because you are definitely defended.
Okay.
For example, I'll say something in my hometown. This is completely relevant to the T community and all that. Our crime rate is terrible. You can sue people for ridiculous reasons.
The same in US.
It's not good. It's not good in here.
I mean, so far, a lot of it sounds somewhat similar to what's happening in the US. We currently are allowing a foreign nation to build a naval base in Utah. No, sorry, in
What?
Idaho, I think, for some reason. Yeah, a Qatari Air Force thing.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, here, if you're of...
Which, you know, I don't know what's America First about that, to be honest. Literally, the orange guy said America First. I don't know what's America First about that.
I don't know. if you're a certain religion here in Canada, we Canadians cannot carry anything bigger than a 6-inch blade. If you have a 6-inch blade on you, carrying around public, you will be arrested and charged. If you are of a certain ethnicity, I can't name it because I don't know if I'll be banned or not. You can carry a sword on you wherever you want. But yet the Canadian citizens cannot. And it is written. They are allowed to, and we cannot. So there's one reason why they have better rights than us, because they can carry weapons and we can't, because it's religious. So what I'm saying is, religion isn't really set in stone. I'm Christian. I wouldn't say I'm Christian, but I definitely would say my beliefs are towards. And yeah, you could really say you're any religion. You could make up one in this day and age, and you could just say, yeah, this is what I believe. Can I do this? Because apparently any religion can follow their beliefs.
Okay. Yeah. As of now, I'm probably gonna call it here.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't let you speak. I was ranting.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's fine. I actually didn't really even have that good of a stream to begin with, because I didn't get anyone for like an hour and a half. So
yeah,
this is probably the worst stream
Right,
I've ever
well,
done.
I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope other people treat you well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right on.
Alright, yeah. I hope you have a good day. See you. That was the worst fucking stream I think I have ever done in my life. And also, I just want to reply to this one comment before I end the stream. The Unabomber wasn't involved in the 1995 Oklahoma bombing. Like, brother in Christ. The Unabomber was literally the person behind the fucking thing. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's the stream. Bye, everyone.